हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू मेरिडियन ओवरसीज। अगर आप टॉप काउंसलर से कनेक्ट करना चाहते हैं, लाइव अपनी काउंसलिंग चाहते हैं, तो आप डायरेक्टली वेबसाइट पे जा सकते हैं। अपने किसी भी काउंसलर के साथ आप डायरेक्टली एप्लीकेशन करवा सकते हैं, वीज़ा फाइल सबमिशन करवा सकते हैं। तो वेबसाइट विजिट करें और अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन करें ताकि आपकी सारी प्रोसेस स्मूथ रहे।
Hey guys. Welcome to USA and Canada immigration updates. Please subscribe to our channel for more latest and useful videos. F1 visas are a type of non-immigrant student visa that permits foreigners to study, academic or language training program, in the United States. F1 students are expected to maintain a complete course of study. They may stay in the US for up to 60 days beyond the length of time it takes to complete their academic program unless they have applied for and have been approved to stay and work for a period of time under the OPT program. F1 visas are provided only in US embassies and consulates outside the United States, while extensions of stay and changes of status may be possible within the United States. F1 students must prove that they are able to support themselves during their stay in the US, as their prospects for legal employment are limited. Here's everything you need to know about the application process. Get accepted into a school/university. One must apply for and be admitted by a school approved by the CIV prior to applying for an F1 student visa. Pay CIVIS fee and get Form I-20. When approved, the student would be allowed to pay the CIVIS I-901 fee of $350 to be enrolled in the Student and Exchange Visitor Information System, CIVIS. The school would then provide the student with the Form I-20. This form will be sent to the consular officer at the time of the student's F1 visa interview. If your spouse and/or children intend to live with you in the United States while you are studying, they will be expected to have individual Form I-20s, but they will not need to be enrolled in the CIVIS. Complete F1 visa application form. The student must pay a non-refundable visa application fee of $160. An online visa application is available, which allows you to complete and print the Form DS-160 for your F1 visa interview. Attend the F1 visa interview. The F1 visa interview can be arranged with the U.S. Embassy or consulate. Waiting time varies by venue, season, and category of visa. An F1 student visa can be issued up to 120 days in advance of the start date of your academic year. You will only be allowed to enter the U.S. with an F1 visa 30 days before your joining date. F1 visa approval. Your interview will decide if you are eligible to obtain an F1 student visa. Assuming you have prepared the required paperwork and comply with all F1 visa requirements, your visa request will be approved at the discretion of the consular officer. Digital fingerprint scans will be taken for records. Your passport will be taken so that you can get your visa, and you will be told when you will get it back, either by pickup or by mail. Documents required for your F1 visa interview. A valid passport. The non-immigrant visa application, Form DS-160. The application fee payment receipt. A passport photo. A certificate of eligibility for non-immigrant, F1, student status. Form 1 to 20 additional documents may be requested to prove your eligibility for the F1 student visa, including academic transcripts, diplomas, degrees, or certificates. Test scores such as the TOEFL, SAT, GRE, or GMAT may also be requested, as well as proof of your intent to depart the U.S. after your program is complete and proof of your financial stability. The validity period of F1 visa for Indians, 60 months. Visa issuance fee for Indians, none. The number of times an Indian may seek entry into the United States with F1 visa, multiple. 5 ways an F1 visa holder can apply for green card in U.S. 1. Find a job in the field of specialty. In this scenario, you must be supported by your employer by paying for the petition. They must also ensure that they comply with labor and visa laws. 2. Self-petition as a person with extraordinary abilities. This refers to a group of individuals with exceptional abilities in their respective fields of study. In this process, you have to do everything on your own, from completing your application to paying high fees. And even after you do this, there is no guarantee that you will get your approval. 3. Adjust status to a dual intent visa. A dual intent visa is a non-immigrant work visa that allows you to apply for a green card. The change can take place after a certain amount of time has passed. Dual intent visas are some of the non-immigrant H visas, such as the H-1B visa. There are 2 ways an F1 student can extend their stay in the U.S. for 12 months after completing their degree. A. The Curriculum Practical Training, CPT. The F1 student can get a job from the educational institution that they attend. Students can start their CPT after 9 months of enrollment in an educational institution. The CPT can continue for 12 months. This could persuade the institution to fund the student. B. The Optional Practical Training, OPT. The OPT is a program that helps foreign students to obtain some job experience in the U.S. It can only start after the student gets a degree. The student finds a job with the U.S. employer in their particular area of expertise and will work for 12 months. After 12 months, the student must return to his home country. But if you are good during your OPT, you can get a chance to get a dual intent visa. You should be funded by the employer to get an H-1B visa. The employer must petition for you to the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, and get approval. In the case of non-immigrant visas, the F1 student cannot self-petition. The process can only be initiated by the employer. 4. Become an investor in the U.S. Another way to get a green card is by investing in the U.S. economy. If you spend $500,000 to $1 million in a U.S. commercial company and establish more than 10 permanent jobs, you will get an EB-5 visa. The EB-5 visa is a green card for rich investors. 5. Marry a U.S. citizen. Finally, one way to get a green card if you are a foreign student is to marry a U.S. resident. USCIS grants a conditional status to a foreign partner. They get a CR1 visa that is valid for 2 years. If the couple stays married for those 2 years, the foreign partner can change their status. They can go from the conditional status into a permanent one and get the green card. Thanks for watching this video. For any further information, kindly contact us on the email mentioned on the screen. Thank you.